Hi everyone, it's Jackie in Nantwich. Welcome everybody, and I've got a quick question to ask today. Um, am I too old to take on a long distance walk in my mid-60s? Well, it's probably a bit late now to answer that question because, especially if it was a no, because I'm actually doing it tomorrow. Um, it's a bit mad. I haven't done a long distance walk really for a very long time, and I've only ever done two before. So tomorrow we're starting the West Highland Way in Scotland. So we've got a very early start. It's 96 miles altogether. So early start tomorrow. We're starting off at Crewe railway station, and we're going to Glasgow. We get off at Glasgow and we've got two more trains to catch until we get to Milngavie. I don't know where the other trains are that we're getting, but I do have somebody that does know, so my husband's organised that. So we start the walk at Milngavie, well, the walk goes from Milngavie to Fort William. Obviously we're not doing that all in one day because it's 96 miles, but we're walking 12 miles to Dryman, I think it's pronounced. Apologies anybody in Scotland if I've got that wrong. But yeah, it's a 96 mile walk altogether. So that's the question. I'm thinking, am I too old? But I'm doing it now, so I've just got to get on with it. It's a long time since I've done a walk like that. I have done two walks in the past. The Lycian Way in Turkey, I did a little bit of that, which was quite hard, quite tough, because I had to carry a backpack with everything in, and it was quite hot, and it was quite up and down mountains, but I was a lot younger then, so I did have a little bit more energy, so it didn't seem too bad. And also the Dales Way, I did that a few years ago, but I'm talking about 20 odd years ago really, so it's quite a long time. Other than that, when we had our little dog, sadly that we lost 2 years ago, we took her out for little days out and things like that, but not really anything too taxing for her or for us, well for me anyway, and around the village and things like that. So since we lost Bumble, who was our gorgeous little fox terrier, I've carried on walking. I usually try to do about 50 minutes, a little walk that I do. I don't do it every day, probably every other day, or if it's too rainy and the weather's awful, I don't bother. But I do try to keep myself a little bit fit, and I exercise. So I do think I'm reasonably fit to tackle it. I am a little bit nervous, I'll be honest. I'm excited and I'm nervous because I want to do it all. I want to make sure that I can complete it, and I want the body to hold out because knees get a bit achy, don't they, at certain ages and things like that. But hopefully I'm prepared. I'm going to get on with the challenge and make the most of it, and fingers crossed it'll all go to plan. It might not go to plan, but overall I'm hoping it'll go to plan. So tomorrow we've got a very early start, like I said. I've got to get up probably about 4:30, something like that. The train's from Crewe station at 6 o'clock. We got an amazing deal on the ticket. It was like, for the two of us to Glasgow from Crewe was like £25 for the two of us. I mean, that is just crazy. I mean, taxis cost a fortune from one, very short distance to another, and what an awful long way, and it's so reasonable, the price. Obviously, if you go later on in the day, then it's more expensive. But so we've got quite a long day tomorrow because we're getting up really early, getting the train, going to Glasgow, two more trains, and then doing a 12-mile walk. So that's quite a lot to contend with in a day, for me anyway, as a sort of a novice. I think I call myself a beginner, I'd say, really. I class myself as a beginner. So fortunately, we don't have to carry our bags around from place to place this time. We've got a company that are going to meet us at Glasgow railway station, and they take your bags from one hotel bed and breakfast along the way. So all I need to carry in the day is a backpack with perhaps a few nibbly bits in, and I don't know whether I'll be taking sandwiches. Obviously drinks, that's essential, and any sort of a few plasters just in case I get the odd blister. Hopefully I don't want blisters. I'm not going to talk myself into a blister. And headache tablets, that sort of thing, sunglasses. So in the process of sorting all that out today, I've got today planned to finish, or I've got everything on the bed. Everything is on the bed, not the sort of things on the bed that I normally go on holiday with, but it's all on the bed. I'm going to whittle some of the things down because some things I might not need really. And I don't want to take things just in case I might need them. I'm going to take essentials, what I do need, I think. That's what I'm aiming for. And so I'm going to do that. I want to make sure that the house is left reasonably well tidy, because I don't want to come back and it all looks upside down. But I always like to leave the house really tidy so I come into a nice clean house. And so that's what my plan is today. I've got a couple of little bits to get. Like you do on any holiday, there's always last minute bits that you seem to have to get, and that's what the plan is today. I'm going to have a bit of a relaxed, chilled day. I want to keep myself nice and calm, so we have and hopefully get some sleep tonight. Although I am excited, it's a bit like my first day at school. I'm really looking forward to it. Only it's walking school. I've got a completely new uniform, but it's a walking kit. I've bought lots of new things to wear. I've got the anti-blister socks. I don't know how they work quite, but I'm hoping that they'll keep my feet lovely and free from blisters and not too sore. So really that's where I'm up to at the moment. I'm really looking forward to the adventures that we find along the way. Who knows what interesting people we might meet, or that's always a bonus, isn't it? People that you come across on your travels. We've got several hotels and bed and breakfast booked along the way, each stretch of the walk. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I don't know how, I've never really sort of stayed in places overnight and then gone to another one and then over. I normally like to get to your hotel or bed and breakfast and unpack and just relax and wind down. But here we're going to be obviously living out of the suitcase. Well, it's not a suitcase, but the bag with everything in it overnight. So, and then packing up the next day, and the company come and pick it up. I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and onward and upward, as they say, literally, probably in Scotland. So I'm looking forward also to some of the villages along the way, because I believe there are some very pretty villages. I mean, Scotland is such a wonderful, pretty place, isn't it? I mean, it's just the countryside, it's just amazing. I do love countryside. I love to be outside. I'm really looking forward to the scenery, blowing away the cobwebs and just getting out there and enjoying it. I mean, the question that I've posed is, you know, in our mid-60s, am I too old? Are we too old? I don't think we should we really be asking ourselves that question? I think if we think we're too old, when we are too old, we've talked ourselves out of it before we started. So I haven't got that mindset. I'm thinking I'm in my head, I'm still thinking I'm probably about 45. Obviously I'm not. But in my head I'm thinking that, and I'm thinking I can have a go. I can try it. If it works, absolutely amazingly brilliant. Isn't that wonderful? If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. I've tried, and if you don't try anything, you don't get anything. Nothing. It doesn't achieve anything. So you've got to try, and keep trying, and keep moving on, and keep having new experiences. I think it's so important to keep us well and happy and life interesting, especially in this sort of, I like to call it the sweet spot that we're in, where we've still got that health and zest for life. So let's just do it. And so I'll keep you posted. I'm not saying it won't be a challenge. I expect it to be. I'm not completely naive on that. I am expecting it to be a challenge, and I do want to challenge myself, and I do really want to complete the walk, really for Sean, my husband's sake as well, because I think it's nice that we can have an adventure together and we can experience it together. He does quite a lot of walking and outdoor pursuits, which he loves, and they're not really my thing really, but I want to do it as well, because I want us to share that experience together. And he's never done this walk before, so it's all going to be new to him as well. So hopefully I won't get too tired. I won't get too hot. I think it's the weather's broken a little bit now. It's looking like we might get a little bit of rain, but my friend that lives in Scotland, well, she's from Scotland actually. She's not living in Scotland at the moment, but she said this morning that if it rains, the midges won't be out. So that's a positive, isn't it? Let's look at it that way. So that's where I'm up to. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm a bit nervous because I've never done anything like this for a long time. I am a little bit older, obviously. So I'm just going to get the mindset that I can do it. I'm going to take one day at a time. I'm not going to think, gosh, what a long way this is and how it's talk myself out of it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look forward to tomorrow. I'm going to look forward to all the adventures that are to come and take it day at a time. And I hope you come with me. I'd really love you to come with me. I am going to try and post every Sunday if possible, but I thought I'd just put this one out for now, for this week, and I'm going to do some filming while we're away, just to let you know where I'm up to and what I'm doing. So if you could subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing, and I'd really love that. And we can go on wonderful journeys and experiences and exchange ideas and thoughts and what you're up to as well, because I'd love to know, because I love a challenge. If you're doing something that sounds really exciting, I might like to have a go at that as well. I'm not going to rule myself out of anything. So hopefully, I really do hope you come along, and I really would love you to come on this journey with me while we're in, like I say, I call it the sweet spot. So let's make the most of it. Let's enjoy it. And have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to today. And I will definitely keep you posted on how it goes. Take care. Bye for now.